research beforehand. Ludwig's won the last few of these, and Saloum has not had the answer, but we will see what happens here. You're not where they normally are. You're in Niagara, but you're in this guy's hometown now. You can go to Battlefield to start off.
I feel like this is a match you don't see very often, eh?
Probably, but with these guys having 15 or 16 sets, I think it was, combined, this might be 16 or 17. This is definitely, yeah, these guys are, I think they're really far apart. Like, come back to Ottawa, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if Saloum is Montreal or somewhere else, but like Ottawa to Montreal is too...
Is it not bad? Ah, okay. Well, that's my American ass not knowing geography.
It's farther from here to Ottawa than it is from Montreal to Ottawa.
Really? Okay, okay. Because I'm like, people were like, how are you coming back and forth? Like, why didn't you stay at the hotel? Like, I was 45 minutes. So I really want to see how Ludwig keeps this Squirtle off, because in the last set, we had that Squirtle doing numbers on not Raiden. You get parry, up throw, up. He's getting so good, these Squirtle numbers.
Very nice, very nice. Catching the landing there. Getting a head start here, maybe? No. LudwigFrog, those angles are pretty nice. You see him, he's very good at recovering the Greninja.
I love watching both of these characters go at it. The mix-ups offstage are definitely going to be a tell factor, because both of them can be exploited on their recoveries, but they each have enough of a mix-up game. Greninja with the Shadow Sneak, Pokemon Trainer with switching around, Ivysaur, Vine Whip, Charizard Fly, Flare Blitz, you know, you have the mix-up going for you there.
They're not going to do it yet. We're probably able to make it back to stage.
He wants it back to 3, no punish right there. But Ludwig has to find a way to secure these kills. That's 2 parries so far.
Because Charizard starting to build up right there, that's where he's starting to get scared, especially look at Mud.
Catching the roll in, LudwigFrog opening up strong with the first stock of the set.
Okay, I feel like LudwigFrog's going to be pretty sick with his confirms here, because if you let PT get too high percent, that raised Charizard is terrifying.
Absolutely, yeah, forward tilt, up throw, forward throw even, take stocks. But what I was saying was, like, this Squirtle has been a massive problem all weekend, to be honest. You saw in the Not Brain set, that first game, he was on Squirtle for 2 straight minutes and did not swap. So the more time he gets on this little guy, is the more work and percentage chance of him winning this set, at least in my opinion. This character is being piloted so well by Saloum. It's just, you know,
especially compared to other PTs, like Saloum spends so much more time on Squirtle, even into the higher percent.
What PTs? There are no PTs besides Quinn, and Quinn barely plays this game.
Oh yeah, you know, Sprinkle. Shout out to Sprinkle.
Okay, yeah,
shout out to the other PT in Ontario.
True, but I'm talking like the world, like, I don't know, you don't see his character on the big stage like that. Sure. And to have this character this deep in bracket is incredibly fun to watch and talk about as well. Not gonna get the check chase though. This time he'll do it. Okay, Ludwig again, these conversions working out for him.
He does not miss those. Not very often, please.
No, especially with the Battlefield platforms. Like, he's very comfortable on this stage, I bet. And they just neutral strike Battlefield, which is, I respect that, you know.
As a Yoshi man, you never see it.
No, I am banning that on you every time as a consumer. And like, there's some characters I will start Battlefield with, but I just want Stadium, man. I just want to feel you out on Stadium.
The only character I ban Battlefield against is Brawler.
Now that's valid, but you also got to ban like Bastion on that character. We actually have like so many good characters to watch for top 4. Like, the action's gonna be there.
You get your obligatory speed with top 8, but other than that, it's a very good character
play. What do you mean? He's chill.
I'm saying,
I'm biased.
You see them in top 8 a lot.
Yeah, whatever. But I'm gonna be biased today.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Entering last stock, we get the conversion rate. Greninja fall speed, giving Saloum more and more combo potential. Okay, they don't want to be on stage there. They're going for some crazy stuff right now. Someone's trying to pull something they've never done to each other before.
I'm not taking too big of the rest of these edges right here. Oh, never mind. It goes down for the back air. Gets it.
The shuriken to stall in the air and the triple back air finish of Ludwig taking the first game pretty convincingly, I'd say, but it's not like Saloum was a slouch at all or anything like that.
I feel like there weren't any huge leads to that game, honestly. It was a lot of back and forth, but yeah, Ludwig getting those confirmed, getting those edge guards, doing what he has to do, killing PT early.
Yeah, he wasn't dying really early either himself is the other difference maker, I would say, for sure.
Pokemon Trainer.
Did we just go right back to Battlefield? I missed it. I think I blinked.
I don't know. I didn't see
I was looking at the crowd. We got actually a really big crowd for this. I'm happy to see so many people tapped in
Right back to Battlefield. I would think the Battlefield would benefit Greninja a lot more, just with all the airspeed, the vertical mobility, I guess. But I guess he got those Ivysaur up there below the platforms, all that good stuff.
But he really doesn't use the Ivysaur very often until the Squirrel's at like that percent. And he has had some moments where he's died early and had to face Squirrel attacks. But like that tax is like non-existent, you know? Like, there's very few moments where I think Greninja's gonna kill this character sub 100. I don't think we've seen one yet, and we probably won't. Saloum's been pretty smart with his switches. That's a great trade if you're Saloum. He gets back to center, and the coverage is just there. Squirrel's even faster than Greninja, it feels like.
Not letting LudwigFrog breathe right now to start this game.
Uh-oh, offstage situation.
Smash attack. Very bold.
Both these guys have come such a long way in their journeys in Smash with being big Wi-Fi guys back in the COVID era, and the switch is called out with an up smash. Ludwig opening up with a lead once again. Gets up smash back, but that no rage is gonna let. But the Wi-Fi time defense has definitely prepared him for big moments like this at such a big prestigious tournament of over 130 people here, and there is winners finals of all things.
Do not underestimate the Wi-Fi creators, I tell you. That's how I got good at the game.
True, me as well, but they're the ones sitting in the chair. They wanted it a little more, they worked for it. You know, Ludwig won, I'll just say it, he won a -2 coming into this, and Saloum fought tooth and nail with Brayden to get to this point as well. They might see each other again on the top 4 contestants, but we'll just have to see.
Wow, that's crazy.
You know what? It was the Wi-Fi timing, that's all I'm saying now.
So true.
But so, see, who got his tag? I don't know. No, I'm just joking. Great air dodge, otherwise that would have been a really tough situation. Would have had to ditch the Squirrel for sure. You know, Saloum wants as much time on the same water type as Ludwig. I'm making the Pokemon joke one time and that's it. Call me out if I do it again. I'm making one Pokemon joke because I love Pokemon so much.
You're better than me.
I know I am. I'm better than Pokemon. I don't know. See me on Rambats on Showdown.
Absolutely not. I haven't played Showdown since Gen 6, brother.
Oh, okay, Gen 6 Rambats, that's fine.
True. I'm going.
I'll let you get a Mega too.
Upset. Not letting someone get too much insurance on that, but 50% is nothing to need that for sure.
So I definitely forgot about the up smash connection on the platforms not being as good on PS2, and that's why Ludwig probably is okay at Battlefield. You know, like, I think when I played Ludwig at Graveyard last year in Game 5, I think he struck PS2 because of that platform shenanigans. With the up smash not working as well.
I'm a certified PS2 hater.
I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it. Like, most characters, it's fine. Ooh, Saloum.
Goes past the ledge, getting a punish for it.
So the multi-hit not working well for Saloum, and he's gonna have to likely. He doesn't have to switch. He's gonna make the recovery.
I was expecting Ivysaur there.
I thought he was gonna have to switch, but he is so bold to stay on the Squirrel, especially that so many things can kill. Greninja fast enough to catch that switch, and now he's on the plant. Doesn't really have the best out of shield options to punish that neutral air on the shield. Saloum needs this game to get back into the set. The patience from Ludwig on these switches has been detrimental.
I feel like I think Ludwig, or Saloum rather, maybe survives one forward air as far as Charizard.
Forward throw is still not enough, even with the buff all those years ago. This should do it though.
Okay, I'll throw that. Oh, no, he matched out!
Too many pummels! Too many pummels there! Tried to parry, not gonna get it.
This is where it starts to get scary. I got Greninja on that rage for like 4. Oh!
He just did too early. Forward air off stage. This is a really bad situation. So Luby gets a one-hit the fly.
Backer, untackable. No, you're never taking that one. Oh my god.
The one hit of the fly saving Saloum's game, and if not his tournament right there. That was a very dicey situation, to say the least.
I wonder if we're going to get the stage counter the other way now, or if we're going to stay on Battlefield.
I'm not really sure where I would go if I'm Greninja, where also Pokemon Trainer can be good. Like, they don't want, neither of them want to go FD, neither of them want, he doesn't want PS2.
Yeah, going back.
He's probably banned like Hollow and like Town and like Smashville.
Yeah, Smashville makes sense. I've taught those mind whips through Smashville so many times.
Oh my god, yeah, with how small the stage is, yeah, he'll just do the reverse Vine Whip. I feel like Ludwig is smart enough to dodge that, but we'll just have to see what happens this time. We're going back to Battlefield, as you said, Gower. Hopping into the third game of Winners Finals. It's just the best of 3 from here on out.
None of you are taking play. Neither player taking too many risks here to start out. LudwigFrog off to a small lead to start out.
No follow-up, just one up tilt, and he does not get anything. Very rare miss from Saloum, and he missed again, but just a panic up B. That hitbox is deceivingly large.
Yeah, Squirtle's up B, I always think it's going to be shorter than it is.
It is not. The water under him is like Niagara Falls. No pun intended. It is genuinely like that good. No pun intended, because that's where we have Shadow Sneak coming through. I don't think Saloum was expecting that one. I love Greninja Shadow Sneak. It's just so impractical. That was a very nice forward air call switch, and now you got sticky situation.
Also the neutral air dodge.
These two are doing some like roommate reads, homie reads on each other right now, and I'm loving it as someone who's never watched either of them play, but to see them compete not just for the money, but the pride, and to give themselves a better chance of winning the tournament in the end, to take it back from America, you know, because Rush won it last year, right? So we got
Faithon, I feel like is the favorite.
Yeah, but he did lose to Ludwig early, and Ludwig's looking really good to try to win this whole thing and win this set with that back air edge guard. Underrated as hell move.
We're trying to take that stock before too much damage can be done on this second.
He just goes right back to the Squirtle, even though like Charizard's his best chance to kill him. He just doesn't want 8% as Charizard, but now, you know, all the percent means the same. No back throw just yet. Next one should, keyword should do it, but
maybe not across the stage.
yeah, no, he was getting to across the stage. He's got no rage. I don't know. He knows more than I do. That's why he's in that chair.
Let's try. Nope. Oh, there's the grab. It's back to the
Yeah, will not the greatest DI in the world, but you know, it's a tricky move to DI. He's got like the Doc throw angle extremely good. You don't think about that when you're playing Squirtle because one, when are you playing a PT, and two, when are you getting back thrown by Squirtle?
Yeah, when
in
you
that
up against
situation,
Squirtle, like kill percent.
yeah, like 180. Like he's like, okay, Charizard's gonna be out. It's 120. I'm gonna get up smash. I'm gonna get forward tilted. No, wait, there's a Squirtle on my screen. What am I gonna? I'm gonna dodge this guy for another 20 seconds.
So that's undone all the endurance for Ludwig back to even.
Tried to get him to pay the Squirtle tax with that amazing Shadow Sneak. Didn't cover this up air will.
Oh, it doesn't kill Squirtle. I'm surprised, honestly.
No, just need the DI, but the follow-up. LudwigFrog is all over Saloum right there. No escape for the trainer against the wild Greninja, going crazy right now.
Oh, yeah, barely. That guy.
Doesn't matter, he's still getting two more up airs and a back air off stage once again. I want to see Ludwig like just rip a forward smash on the ledge.
I feel like you have right now you have the breathing room available to go for something big like that. Rather now maybe he's afraid of the momentum pushing too much.
Probably, yeah, but you know, if you're a player like Ludwig in this situation, you gotta have some confidence. That's what got you this far in the bracket, you know, to overcome the demon of Steve, and now you get to fight someone you've beaten the last few times as well to get yourself a good path to win the whole thing. Show something good.
Catching the switch with the up smash. Ludwig taking the 2-1 lead.
I think he's punished like genuinely like every switch that Saloum has done today, and it has been beautiful to see. You know, that frame one switch is amazing, but when you punish it, it really makes Trainer look worse than what he is, because the potential is there with this character. He's won big events, and he's always contending, but no one really plays him anymore other than Saloum up there, you know? Like, he's one of the few surviving soldiers, I'll say.
I feel like another thing with LudwigFrog going back to catching those switches, I feel like you start to get in Saloum's head a little bit, maybe like,
Greninja.
I don't know, something a little bit less safe and disadvantaged.
Probably. Maybe Saloum got like Nash and Aerial out of a disadvantage instead of just throwing that switch. It is quite laggy, and Greninja has the speed to cover, as we saw there with the up smash. I'm also just loving the shuriken play from Ludwig. Both sets that we've seen today, the set against Paycon and now the set against against Saloum rather. Against himself. Yeah, he's playing himself. Yeah, no.
The biggest name of the game, I think, for Ludwig so far this top 8 at least has been the patience.
That's how you have to be with this character. Like, he's waiting for that option. Did not get the dash attack like he won, but the idea was there, and he's going to get another chance unless Saloum can find an answer.
Just a raw up B.
You know what?
Catching the jump.
You know Greninja wants to jump. You know his hand is glued to the X and Y button on his controller. Unless Ludwig uses tap jump, which would be crazy. If he uses tap jump, like, he would burn the jump so much.
I have attack jump and jump enjoyer. Actually, I use both. I use X and Y for short hop, but I use half jump full hop.
Kind of same here, low-key.
Up
Up smash
smash.
is a
Wow.
no!
That's gonna kill Squirtle.
That
That's the risk and reward of staying Squirtle for so long, right?
finally made him pay the Squirtle tax. That 82 rage, definitely a great assist there with Battlefield's tall ceiling. You know, they kind of counter each other out, and then Squirtle's light late. You kind of like do a math equation in your head, like, is this going to actually do it? And it just barely does with the star KO. And now he's just back onto the Squirtle, like he just doesn't care. He's got to stick with the guns that have gotten him this far in the tournament as well.
I'm gonna be going Razor right now and try not to get LudwigFrog. Try not to let LudwigFrog run away with this game here. Not get too big of a lead. Okay. Couple up airs there. That's gonna be some good damage.
Alright, good match. See, that's the match at disadvantage. That's switching right there.
Switch to Ivysaur. Would have been eating at least another 30, I want to say.
If not more, Ivysaur disadvantage. Pretty bad. Now, I'm not gonna make a type joke matchup like that. Matchup on paper and Smash is a completely different game. But maybe see these guys in Pokken, you know? Let's just put them both in Pokken and let's see what happens.
And LudwigFrog catching a little bit of impatience here from Saloum.
I mean, you have to be. If you're down 2-1, down percent, gotta make some plays. Here comes one right now. Double down there. Bring your full speed. You're gonna get another 56 on rip.
That's the prime. You want to hit your opponent with Squirtle or zero. Good things will happen. Solid 56%. Try to close that gap a little bit.
So I'm not entirely sure how good Squirtle down tilt is at 2-framing, but I want to see Saloum go for 1 or 2 of those because with Incineroar, like the down tilt hits really well in this matchup specifically. I want to see him get a 2-frame with one of these characters one of these times. No follow-up. Too high of a percent. Ludwig just bounces right out. Back throw.
Again, Saloum gets too greedy staying on the Squirtle.
And he's going to pay the price for it with that 4 there, and this is Saloom's winner's side life. Switch called out, but that is the first unpunished switch I think I've seen all day.
Back here, I'm surprised it didn't kill on the Charizard back here, and they forced to be working with.
Not cross stage though. Ninja's got a little bit of bulk to him. I mean, it's probably only got like 60, 70 defense, but it's just enough to survive 1 or 2 hits. He probably had the focus sash.
True.
Uh-oh, big fly miss right there, but it doesn't matter. No punch on Ludwig. He's beating himself up for that, and I know it. But you gotta hold it down because you can just end this right now and then go take yourself a little break and get yourself ready for Grands if you take this next stock of Smash.
The last thing I want is to game 5 right now if I'm Ludwig.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. That's a tough feeling, you know. This is a guy who you're back and forth sets with to win this one, especially, and maybe just to never see him again for the rest of the tournament. You know, someone could take him out of losers, you don't know.
They're very strong losers, full of losers.
Deservedly so. This whole tournament has been filled with talent.
Incredibly stacked event, honestly, from top to bottom.
No, 100%. These guys have put on a great show. The players have done their jobs as well as the organizers in charge, but we're trying to find the way to get an early kill here. Yeah, he wanted that down tilt. We saw it the whole way through, and so did Saloum, thankfully, for his sake.
I wonder if Saloum is going to get a little greedy staying on the Squirtle there. If I've started to do it a bit earlier.
If he gets put in a bad position, I think you swap. Like, if you get put in one bad spot, like, he's going to rock it just for a little longer, but it could be the difference between him going to Game 5 and going to loser side of bracket.
There's the Ivysaur. I don't think we see the Squirtle again for the rest of this game.
Yeah, definitely, my dude. And let's see if the Ivysaur can be the one to close it, or we might see these Zards.
Oh, good switch.
Trying to drag him down, but it's not fast enough.
It's not going to kill Charizard? No, he stays alive. Hang on.
Not just enough yet, but that was a beautiful parry from Ludwig.
Oh, he gets the up-smash, though. The panic air dodge.
That up tilt was so unfortunate for Saloum, but a great conversion and finish by LudwigFrog to punch his ticket into grand finals of Tourist Trap Rematch over Saloum.